Happy birthday, America. It is Throwback Thursday, July 4th, 2019. And I just realized we're throwing it back, not all the way back to, let's see, 17 says 24, 1943, 243 years ago, the birth of the greatest country on earth. But I am throwing it back, I don't know, about 20 years or so for the official July 4th shirt that I wear every year. I take this out of the drawer. I don't know if you can see it here because I can't see the camera in the sun. But it's my New York City. You got the fireworks and the Statue of Liberty. And I know it's an old shirt because you got the old Twin Towers on there, along with the Brooklyn Bridge and the Empire State Building and all that. But the main thing is the fireworks, which I don't know if you can even see those real well, but there's red and blue stars up in the air there. So love it. My red, white, and blue fireworks shirt. Love the fireworks. You got all kinds of shows that'll be on tonight that we're taping. Can't wait to watch them all, including, I love this new one there. Everyone's calling it the Trump thing, as if like it's really the Trump thing. I mean, the guy is just brilliant of branding. He's got everyone calling this the Trump event. I forget what they call it. See, I forget even what they call it. I just remembered the word Trump. So he's got them, everybody, left, right, pro, con, everyone's who's for it, against it, and they're all calling it the Trump parade or the Trump event or the Trump whatever. Like, that's just amazing. I don't know anyone else that has a holiday parade named after him other than maybe Santa Claus or something. Like, that's just incredible. So, but we are totally, at least I am totally looking forward to seeing that with the flyovers and fireworks and whatever the heck else is going on. You got tanks and whatever. I'm sure we'll be singing and all kinds of patriotic stuff, which I love. And then, of course, every year we got the I don't know what the Capitol 4th concert. Love that one. Love watching the New York City fireworks, the Boston Pops fireworks. We got a big fireworks show here in Arizona, in Tempe, that actually drove to in person last year. And then when I posted in a neighborhood group, they were like, oh, what are you doing for the 4th? I was like, not what we did last year. We drove all the way to this, not even all the way. We drove because it's packed. We couldn't get near it. And we went really late. So went almost to the Tempe fireworks show. Watched them from so far away, could barely see them, couldn't hear any music. But we still had the benefit of having to deal with parking a mile away and walking and dealing with the ridiculous crowd. So it was just awful. And the funniest thing about the whole thing, as I put in this post, was on the way there, as we drove there, since we were there getting real late, we drove past about a dozen different fireworks shows going off all over the highway. It's like a 30-40 minute drive. And as soon as I posted that, one of my neighbors was like, oh yeah, what we did is we went to a restaurant nearby up in the mountains and watched the fireworks, and we could see all those different shows from the mountains. But we were also enjoying a nice dinner and hanging out on the deck watching the fireworks. Why didn't we do that this year? And I was like, done. Immediately made a reservation. So my beautiful wife Michelle and I, and the world's most fantastic mother-in-law, my mother-in-law Kathy, and this other couple and one other person, they said, so we'll meet whoever that is. So we got a reservation for 6 out on the deck to watch all the fireworks shows. And when I made the reservation, I said, are you doing any kind of special dinner? Oh yeah, special barbecue. So all kinds of fun festivities ahead, and then I will come back home and watch all my recordings of all the fireworks, including, of course, this new thing called the Trump whatever they're calling it, which is just amazing to me that the guy did it again. He's got everyone talking about him and calling it his thing, even though, of course, it's not his thing at all. It's an American thing. It's the 4th of July, for crying out loud. The holiday's been around long since before he came on the scene, and will be around, hopefully, long after he's gone. And so it really has nothing to do with him, does it? Except I'm sure he coordinated it, because he's the president, for crying out loud. And he's speaking at it because, again, he's the president, for crying out loud. I refuse to call it by whatever the president's name is, just because the president is speaking at events. I don't call it the whatever the heck else any other president speaks at or coordinates or whatever. It gives a rip. It's the July 4th thing. Happy birthday, America. Oh, and by the way, this other thing I heard of. Now, not that you can believe a thing this guy says, but this Colin Kaepernick loser comes out with a new one. This is like, well, no, of course it's not his loserness, it's his, being a weak, meek, losing person and taking a knee. He thinks that's being a strong person. Going into the stance that all football players know means, I give up. I'm a weak nobody. I won't even try. I give up. And he tries to make that stance something powerful. So total loser there. Now he comes off and he goes, new sneakers coming up by Nike. They make them supposedly. I just saw this on news. They shipped them out, and then this Colin Kaepernick loser comes out and goes, there's a racist organization that's using that old original U.S. flag, so Nike shouldn't use it. It's got something to do with racism. Look, dude, again, here's the pussy, wimp, I give up, I'm a kneeling loser guy. That's the attitude you have, as long as anybody co-opts something that's sacred and American, we just give up. No, the American thing to do, the human thing to do, the non-pussy, wimp, Colin Kaepernick leftist loser thing to do, is to say, screw that, we're taking it back. Print up 1 million more of those sneakers, make them everywhere, and everyone's gonna buy them, and print t-shirts with the same thing on them. And Nike, if they had any balls or any sense, would have done that. They would have said, oh yeah, some racist loser is using that flag as their symbol, we'll show them, we're Nike. Pretty sure Nike's a little more powerful than Colin Kaepernick or any other leftist loser, Marxist, communist, complete idiots, or racist, or whoever's using this stupid, thinks they're co-opting the flag like idiots. Screw that. We're gonna kill them. Nike should have come out with t-shirts and hats and all the shoes in the world and all the uniforms and shirts and jackets and you name it. Idiots. Total idiots. I mean, pandering to their anti-American crowd, but what idiots. They had a chance to get back some of the pro-American crowd by selling these sneakers. That would have been smart. Then they'd be selling to both sides. The people who hate America, like Kaepernick and the leftists, and then you see half these people running for president are on the side of the pussy, weak losers, leftist, Marxist, communist losers that just give up and say, oh yeah, Nike shouldn't sell those sneakers because some racist loser, supposedly, is using that flag for symbols. You want that person as your president? You think that person has any chance of being a president? Who comes out and says, I give up. Some racist people are using that symbol of the flag. I just give up. I give up. They're stronger than me. I won't take them on. Are you out of your mind? What if that person was the president? What if they co-opted the actual American flag? Would you take them on now, you losers? Total losers. Anyway, that's it. It's enough of the rant for Throwback Thursday with my throwback t-shirt. And of course, the red, white, and blue being, of course, all my favorite colors. Love this day. Fantastic holiday. Hanging out by the pool. Gonna have a barbecue, watch multiple fireworks presentations and flyovers and whatever the heck else is going on to celebrate the birth of the best damn country of all time. And of course, I have to mention and thank all of the veteran families and all the veterans who gave so much so that we could have so much in return. And some of us, the non-leftist, loony, communist, Marxist losers, even appreciate it. Not just one day a year either. So, happy birthday, America, and happy July 4th to everybody, wherever you are, all over the world. Have a great one, and I'll catch you back here again tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Over and out. Bye-bye.